Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? Today I am sharing a very delicious recipe out of leftovers. Well, leftovers are nothing uncommon to any house. And at times it gets really boring to eat the same food for both the meals. Here I have some rice and dal. And I have some more leftovers like a little bit of stir-fried amaranth or the red spinach. I'm going to put everything in one bowl. Some pointed gourd sabji, which is also known as parval or patal ki sabzi. You can also add aloo gobi sabzi, which is a cauliflower sabzi. You can add couple of blanched vegetables also to this cutlet. This is a very quick and easy way to sneak in some vegetables which your family members might not like to eat. Now in a very heavy bottom karai, I have just brushed oil all across, and now I'm going to cook this on a very low heat till the time everything combines into one mash. This thing does take a little while. Make sure your gas is on a low flame. I usually use this time to quickly clean up my kitchen. Like this, I do not have much left after I have finished cooking. In my last video, I shared my Christmas mood board with you guys. Let me know if you also plan a little ahead of time or you just go with the flow. From my upcoming videos, I'll be sharing couple of Christmas DIYs. All these DIYs will be very simple, easy to replicate, and very budget friendly. As you can see, all the water has evaporated, and with the help of a masher, I'm going to mash all the vegetables that I can see still in the mash. We need to make sure that it is absolutely smooth. Now leave it to cool down and then we'll come back again.
What's on top of that?
Now this next step is optional. I have some paneer here. This is a homemade paneer where I've added some fresh garlic, ginger, some red chili, green chili, black pepper. I'll mix this mash with this fresh paneer. Since paneer still has a little bit of moisture, therefore I might have to add some form of drying agent. You can use breadcrumbs, you can use poha, you can also use corn flour. When you're using a corn flour, please be a little mindful that little goes a long way. But the best one is to use a bit of poha. Take out any whole spices that's there left in the mash, as it will not taste great in our kebabs. These are super flat poha. I do not need to soak it, but if you have thin and a slightly thicker version of poha, then just soak it a little bit in water. Now shape the cutlets in the desired shape. Dust it. I am using rice flour to dust this. You can also use corn flour. Make sure you roll it properly so that there is no open seam. Did you know that 1/3 of the food produced in the world goes waste? This is large enough food to feed every single human being who is undernourished in this world. Also, the food that reaches landfills is one of the major contributors of greenhouse gases like methane. When I learnt about all these things, I have become extra cautious about my food management. As they say, tiny actions are better than big plans. I'm leaving the entire article of WWF in my description box for you to read further. The best part about these kebabs is that you can dust them properly and then store them in your freezer for up to a week. I specially use this recipe when I have large batches of leftovers, especially after a get together or a party. Line each layer with a parchment paper so that the cutlets or the kebabs do not stick to each other. You can customize these kebabs based on your choice. You can add paneer, you can add soya keema. Choice is many. You can deep fry this, but I would prefer to just slightly shallow fry this in a little bit of oil. You can always go ahead and use the dusted version, but if you mix a little bit of water in rice flour and create a slurry out of it, it gives a beautiful crust on top of the cutlet. As you can see, this one has a beautiful crust. Do try this recipe at home and let me know how it went. If you like this video so far, do consider subscribing and liking this video. I have many more recipe videos on my channel, and I will leave the playlist in the description box. Now let's plate it up. I have sprinkled some chaat masala powder and red chili powder on top of the cutlet, but it's absolutely optional. Serve it with your favorite chutney and some chole, whose recipe is on my channel. I'll leave the link in the description box. I hope you'll enjoy this. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.